The Israelites loved God, but they fought armies who did not love God. One day, the biggest warrior of the Philistines came to taunt the Israelite people.
"Why don't you come out and fight me? Am I not a Philistine? And are you not Israelites? Choose someone to fight me. If he can kill me, we will become your subjects. And if I kill him, you will be our subjects."
But all the Israelites were afraid. Even the king was afraid. No one would go out and fight the giant Goliath. He shouted at them for 40 days, and still no one was brave enough to face him. Now David was a young man, and his older brothers were fighting. Well, I guess they weren't fighting, but they were with King Saul and the Israelites, and David went back and forth between the king and tending his father's sheep. His dad asked him to bring his brothers some food, so he went out to the battlefield. All the Israelites were mad that Goliath was coming out to defy Israel. But when David heard Goliath yelling at the Israelites, he was not mad that he was defying his country. He was outraged that Goliath was defying the armies of the living God. David knew the Israelites didn't just represent their country, they were the army of God. And David wanted to fight Goliath. And when Saul heard, he called David to him. Saul didn't want David to go because he was a young boy, and Goliath was a seasoned soldier. But God had prepared David for this moment, and he cried, "I've killed a bear and a lion trying to hunt my flock. And this Goliath is like one of them because he defies the armies of God. The same God who kept me from the mouth of the bear and the lion can keep me safe fighting this giant." So Saul told him to go. He put his armor on David, but it was too big and awkward. David wanted to fight with his slingshot because he was used to it. So he gathered 5 smooth stones and went to the fight. Goliath was insulted they sent a young boy to fight him, so he mocked David. But David was not afraid. "You come against me with weapons, but I come against you in the name of the Lord God Almighty. Today I will win against you, and all the earth will know that the God in Israel is the real God. Everyone here will know that God does not save with a sword and a spear." Goliath moved in to attack, and David ran to the line to meet him. He loaded his slingshot and sent the stone deep into the giant's forehead and killed him. whole Philistine army saw Goliath was dead, they ran away scared, and the army of God chased them and won the battle. David didn't win because he was a hero or brave. He was a hero and he was brave because he believed in God. He knew that God used the difficult times in his life, when he fought a bear and a lion, to give him the skills to fight and beat Goliath. He was never afraid because God was using him to win, and he was never alone on the battlefield. He never doubted God or lost faith, but ran forward into a situation that seemed impossible to the rest of the entire Israelite